Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
Good morning, it's 7 o'clock on Sunday the 9th of May. Just making my way down to the land, and as always not quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, here we are down on the land. It's another wet morning this morning. Quite a lot of rain overnight and quite a lot of standing water on the roads as I came in this morning. Got a load of stuff to unload from the car. I called in at the farm shop on the way home from the land yesterday. Picked up some feed for the chickens and some bedding for the chickens, so I'll need to move that across. Not quite sure what we're going to get done today. I guess it's dependent on the weather, but as usual I'll keep you updated as we go through the day. Well, first things first, looking at the chickens, and I've just put a little bit of feed around. The bucket with the feed is just sitting right there, but these little red chickens, they're hanging around because they know in my pocket I've got that other seed. It's a little bit bizarre. They absolutely go crazy for this other seed, and they'll ignore the normal stuff and just keep eyeing up the bag in my pocket. It is really quite bizarre. There we go. Strange. Anyway, let's go and have a little look in the coop and see what's in there. Well, I've brought a big bag of bedding in. I'll top the feed up. Water's actually alright. I'll top it up before I go home because they'll be on their own for a couple of days. Let's take a little peek, see what we've got. Got one there. Let's have that one out. Just tidy up the bedding. None in this one. Just checking they haven't buried anything. Nothing in that one. That was the bonus one yesterday. Oh look, there we go. We've got 3 in this end one. They've started laying in this end one now. I don't mind where they lay. As long as they lay. Just tidy that up. Yeah, for some reason they're perching on here. You can see the debris right outside the nest box, rather than perching on here, which is a bit strange. Don't quite understand it. Anyway, let me get the feed topped up. I'll get this bedding put away in the overhead cupboards, and hopefully the kettle will have boiled by the time I get back in. Well, that's the 2 eggs that I picked up yesterday, just before I left. I actually forgot. I put them in the cabin and didn't move them. So today, I've literally just picked up another 4. So, that's yesterday's production, Saturday, 6 eggs. I'm not trying to get too giddy here, but that could be the shape of things to come, 6 eggs a day, which would be an absolute bargain if it happens. just taking a bit of a gamble really with this weather. Tractor needs to be out anyway to get a little bit of a run, make sure it's okay. Loads of grey sky. I honestly don't know whether it's going to continue raining or not, but I can't just sit around. So fingers crossed, we'll see what we can get done. Well, slowly but surely we're making a bit of progress. I'm just recycling these pallets to build the framework and then topping off with some solid timber. It's actually rock solid, this is not going anywhere for sure. I can heave at it and it's not going anywhere. So framework, rough framework is in. I'm just filling in now and trying to work out how to get in the gaps with all this rubbish that's laid around. Just trying to work out now the fall of the roof and where the roof joists need to go on. I'll just continue this line down from here and run it across. to the end. So there's a bit of building up a framework to be done here. That's a, what's that? I don't know, 7-inch gap there to infill and get a support for the roof joists off here, and then it'll drop down probably to about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inch at this end. Anyway, I need to just have 5 minutes before I completely wear myself out. But the solid frame is in now. I know that that's not going anywhere, so I can relax a little bit. Still loads to do, and as usual the time is flying by, but we are making progress. Well, it's gone 12 o'clock already. I'm gradually wearing myself out. It's a bit of a long old slog. The sun's made an appearance, which I'm grateful for because it's not raining, but it is a bit of a struggle. I'm starting to get a bit of a sweat on. I definitely need a coffee, but the outer frame's in and the roof joists just temporary fixed. I'll have to experiment with the roof sheeting just to make sure that they're in the right place, but right now I need to just have 5 minutes to sit down and a cup of coffee. Well, I'm about worn out. It's gone 12 o'clock, we're into the afternoon already, and I am just about buggered. The sun's come out and it's warming up, which is good because I couldn't do this in the rain, but I'm getting a sweat on. So I think I'll have to get rid of the hat and the jacket. The storage area is coming on well. The outer walls are all in and final fixed. They're solid, they're not going anywhere. The rafters for the roof are on. Bit of jiggery pokery for those. I've tied in the top end and left the bottom end just swinging until I get the sheets in, and then I know that everything's lining up okay, ready for screwing down the sheets. But wow, what a day. It's difficult trying to manoeuvre everything. You frame up the sides, the walls, and then you've got to get them tied into the existing structure, and it's it's a nightmare trying to hold stuff and drill stuff at the same time. But anyway, the bulk of it, the hard work is done. It just leaves the fiddly work of trying to line up the roof sheets and slide them under the existing roof sheets on the tractor garage. And of course they're going under sort of top to bottom, and they're going under as well, side to side, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's like a jigsaw trying to work out which sheet overlaps which sheet, top, bottom and sides. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, and I have no doubt there'll be some swearing involved. Anyway, I can't take too long with this coffee because time is flying by and I really do want to get that roof on. I've got some of those bitumen roof sheets that I've used for the pen on the chicken coop and the IBC water tanks cabinet. I've got a few of those left over spare, so I'm hoping that I can use those to sheet the outer walls. I know I can definitely do the side nearest the chicken coop and the garden room. Whether I've got enough to do the far side near the drainage ditch where the entrance door is, that remains to be seen. And of course I need to figure out what I'm going to do for a door on there as well. So lots done, but lots still to do. So let me get this coffee down me and I'll get cracked on again. Well, that's the first row of roof sheets in. It is extremely fiddly trying to overlap them all, but they're in and they're not looking too bad. Just need to fill in this end piece now and get it all screwed down. Well, it's looking like a bit of a disaster zone, but we're making progress. I've just popped a bit of paint on the outside of the framework. Roof is on. Looking pretty good, to be fair. So I'm not painting all of it, just the outside, because it will get covered up with this bitumen roof sheeting, but not today because it's home time already. In fact, it's after home time. But there you go, roof is on. That's what I really wanted to achieve today. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the progress. Well, that's looking a million times better already. It's got this area around the back here tidied up nicely. But talking about tidying up, God, there's so much to do and it's nearly 4 o'clock. Can't believe the day is flying by. Need to get my wood pile covered over. I'm going to leave these sheets out, laid flat, because I've noticed they've been curling up in the heat. Because we're stacked on edge, so need to sort that out. Got the chickens, water to top up, check the eggs. I need to water in the polytunnel and the garden room. It's never ending. I suppose thankfully I don't need to water the raised beds outside, so that's one less job, but God, there's so much and so little time. I can't believe how hot it's got all of a sudden. After the rain and the cold of this morning, inside this polytunnel it's absolutely roasting. I'm dripping with sweat. But it's got to be done. Just making sure I give these potatoes plenty, because they've got quite a bit of foliage now, and I won't be down until Tuesday night, so even these new buckets are coming on really well. To be fair, these are not too bad. I did put a bit of water on first thing this morning, so in all honesty I don't need to worry too much about these, and these are the seed trays, so I don't really need to worry about them. They have got plenty of water. Right, that's the garden room and the polytunnel watered. Let's sort the chickens out. Well, that's the food and water sorted out. I've also cleaned out where they'd been roosting. And no eggs, no eggs, no eggs. But we have got 3 there. So let's have those out. Right, let's get that put in the compost pile, and then I need to get tidied up and locked up. well, that's it for another day and another weekend. Everything's locked up. Really pleased with the progress on that storage area. It's been bugging me. Yesterday it was driving me crazy that I couldn't get on with it, but the roof's on, so if it rains, which it's going to, it's going to keep it dry. I just need to fill in the sides, but that's a job for next weekend, I'm afraid. I am actually worn out now. It's been a long day today. As always, you think something's going to be a couple of hours job, and it never is. Wood piles all covered up, polytunnels locked up, so I'm going to get myself off home and hopefully sort out yesterday's video, which when I left this morning was still busy unloading, so apologies if you were waiting for a video first thing this morning. It should be out in the next hour, but of course you'll already know that because this one's coming out tonight or tomorrow morning. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope there was something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. How's the storage shed looking? I wasn't expecting to get that done today because of all the rain we've been having, but I just felt lucky with the weather, and we got that bit of warm, dry weather, and I was able to get cracking on. Hopefully I'll finish that next weekend, but let me know what you think in the comments section below. And for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.